Advanced E&S Group has launched a new business interruption program for condo and homeowner associations that includes maintenance interruption insurance designed to help the associations reduce their exposure to loss of assessment income. In this video with MyNewMarkets.com, Harvey Sheldon, president and owner of Advanced E&S, explains how this new coverage works and why the company thought a product like this is necessary.
Normal business income coverage when condos buy them, which isn't that often, but some do, don't usually cover the maintenance income. And business income in a condominium can traditionally include vending machine income. It could be rental income if an association owns some of the units and rents them out for the income. But traditionally it would not cover actually the loss of the owners paying the maintenance income because that's not really considered business income. So what we've done is we've enhanced the coverage form to include and define maintenance income as business income. So normal perils like fire, hurricane, etc. are covered under our maintenance income coverage form to include the maintenance fees that each unit owner has to pay. And in addition to that, we also cover things that traditionally are never covered by standard policies like delinquencies. So if a unit owner or a group of unit owners just stop paying their maintenance fees for no reason other than an economic downturn, or they've lost their jobs, or they've decided just to walk away because they're underwater on their mortgages, our coverage is triggered by just the delinquency. So this is something that is normally never insured, and we've created the product to include that as well as normal, casualty perils. Have not seen it elsewhere. We originally started a program just for the delinquencies that was very difficult to administer because it included the collection part. It included changing of the attorneys that work to collect the past dues. So it was very difficult getting that past the existing attorneys because our competitors, because there were no insurance competitors, our competitors were the attorneys that were the existing lawyers for the associations and their collection work, the money that they made for that. So we've tweaked it to where it does not require any type of change in their collection procedures or their attorney. It is strictly insurance, and we added the combination of casualty perils to the delinquency coverage. So we've kind of combined a casualty policy with a credit insurance policy for this entire maintenance interruption program to work as simply an insurance product that covers and protects their income. There is no minimum premiums per se. It's the limit of coverage is $1 million per association or 4 years of specific unit indemnity, whichever is less. So if there's one unit, if it's only one unit that is delinquent, then the amount of coverage will be 4 years worth of that one unit because that'll never reach $1 million. But one of the things that we would cover, for example, in some of these devastating floods, for example, out in Colorado, where the buildings are washed away virtually and the people stop paying their maintenance fees because they don't live there. We would be paying every single one of those units excess of the deductible, starting and paying probably up to $1 million in a case like that, where everybody stops paying. This keeps the validity of the association going versus having to close it or bankrupt it. So it's protection for the unexpected like that.
Sheldon says the company is utilizing 2 different carriers for the coverage and 4 categories of rate, as well as a simple application process.
Basically, the standard ISO perils part, which is the primary 6 months worth of coverage, is through Lloyd's, underwriters in Lloyd's, and the part that is the excess of the 6 months, which basically includes all of delinquency coverage, is the AmTrust Group. One of their E&S companies based on the state. It's usually AmTrust International underwriters right now, A-rated E&S company. The really benefit of this is that because condominium associations are basically nonprofit entities, they don't really need a balance sheet, and past debt is on a balance sheet item. What they really are concerned about is their budget going forward, because that determines what their maintenance fees are for each unit. And in the past, as the economy had so much trouble, where there were so many foreclosures, there's so many items on their budget now for collections. attorney's fees, bad debt, is a budget item that they have to put on their future income projections and increase maintenance income for everybody to make up for the cost of collection and the people that aren't paying. So this really helps to stabilize their budget. They know exactly what they can cap on their budget line items, so they are comfortable that it will never be blown through because they have insurance to protect them for what they can't collect. As well as it includes all the collection costs. It pays all the attorney's fees and collection fees, so they don't have to budget for collection fees anymore.